But my legs heavy, I don't get it. How come I haven't hit it already? Still working, I'm still learning, I'm still searching, finally earning something, finally turning something called a profit. If I hear you talking shit, don't get caught in it. I'll be popping off and hit your ass, dropping all your shit. Yeah, I promise this, I got promises. You ain't stopping this, cross my shit, you'll be knocked unconscious, bitch. That's the consequence, I got this, I will not quit. Man, I'm on it, honest, I'm gonna launch quick, then I'm gone. It's just a matter of time before I'm over the climb and moving under my prime. Just quit my 9 to 5, I'm rocking, and they watching, cause it's shocking. Dropping all these top 10 songs, so stopping. It's time to live my life, it's time to live, not die. Wish I could slow down time and just enjoy the climb.
What is up, people? Alright, so before we get into details of the title, kind of wanted to say a few things. Wanted to make this announcement pretty brief as I can. Not exactly what I wanted to be doing, but I feel it's time. From the start, I've many of you guys notice pretty much had a lot of different ideas of what is going on with where we live, shape wise, science, you name it. Um, and from the start, let's make it clear. I've only only wanted truth. I've only wanted to figure out what's going on in regards to the things that I don't understand. Um, when I came into all this, uh, I was welcomed by a group of flat earthers, uh, naming You've Been Exposed, Dreads, Sassy, Titan, name it. If I didn't name you, you know who you guys are. D Marble, the Nine, um, and it opened my eyes to a lot of things in regards to what needs to be questioned. And for a while, it it was very clear to me that everything that we were told wasn't exactly as it was. Um, in regards to the information science tells us, the information that a lot of people that are Glovers, so to speak, were giving us. It's been a wonderful year and a half. It's been probably the most information packed into my brain that I've ever had in my 37 years. Um, one thing I can say that I will take away from this is the people that I've met and the people that I've gotten to, I guess, form a relationship with. Um, I feel that I've been as honest as and when I say this with all honesty. I honestly believe that I've been as honest, as real of a person as you can be on the internet. Um, so the one thing I didn't want to do is have this mindset where I held back, didn't be as honest as possible. And for the past month, maybe, I've kind of been really, really jogging in my brain where I'm sitting on this fence. Um, a lot of you guys have known or you can easily see that whether it be my live streams, my hashtags, my this persona way I talk about things, that I've been having these thoughts in my brain. Um, the thing I've noticed over the year and a half is a lot of flat Earth live streams, Discord servers have have started to do something that I really didn't agree with. and that was bullshitting facts. Um, Not everyone does it. Most of the people do that I've found. Um, and whether you're or not you're still flat Earth or you're a glober, I hope that any of your ideas of what's going on are based only on facts and based on what you understand. Um, for me, I've been 100% when it comes to this, that I'm fact based. If I don't understand it, I can't use it as my proof. But there is one thing that I've noticed, and I can't step away from it, or I can't not re-examine it, and that is where we live in the shape of it. Um, I've asked many of flat earthers uh, questions to kind of understand better why we believe we're on flat Earth or why we believe we're on a globe. And the one thing that I've gotten from both sides um, are 1,001 reasons. The only problem I have is that 999% of them are based on what they want. Uh, I know I'm kind of rambling at the moment, kind of collecting thoughts and trying to figure out how to say what I want to say. Um, but I guess the best way to do it is just pull that band-aid off real quick, right? I don't believe we live on a flat Earth anymore. The reason for this is people like Nathan Oakley. His show, when it started, it seemed to me like an awesome place to have a debate on where we live and get facts. Um, but what it's become is basically it's basically become a talk shit and get as many viewers as he can, flat Earth viewers, to enjoy the shit talking. 24/7 has probably been the biggest reason for why I feel the way I do now. 24/7 has basically become a place where anybody who doesn't know about this comes as a glober, and they're able to just manhandle and just talk shit and kick people. It's not a place you go for actual proof of anything. Um, the other day, as everyone probably knows, uh, George Bush Sr. passed away, and I witnessed hundreds of flat earthers act like it was the best thing in the world that had happened. Basically, having a tailgating party over it, and it really disappointed me. Um, and this is exactly why I wanted to do this. D Marble, if you really do feel that way, that's not my problem. Um, the shape of the Earth isn't a it's not a war. It's not a sides. I really figured that flat Earth was a means to finding out the truth. When in reality, I'm starting to see now that it's just basically a choose sides type thing. Um, D Marble, you have no idea how much respect I still do have for you. But the other day when I did go to that live stream, and it was just basically a what I saw there called a George Bush tailgate death party. Um, it uh, took a lot of balls to me to sit there and act like a good person would do any of that. Um, so to basically lay it out all nice and clear, because I know I'm kind of jumping around right now, because honest to God, it's not easy. This is not what I felt I wanted to be doing. It's not what I want to be doing. Honestly, it's what I've realized over the past year and a half. Um, if it was flat Earth, a question should be asked, and basically a answer should be given. Running around answers, running around truth does not mean it's how it is, right? So basically, what I'm here to say now is I don't believe we live on a flat Earth. Anyone who does believe it's a flat Earth, um, I hope you will really put the questions on people who do believe it's flat Earth, and realize that the answers you're given aren't the same type of answers a Glober will give you, right? So, for instance, um, the ones who believe there's a dome will not give you a straight answer to how the pressure works. A Glober will not give you, or a Glober will give you answers to how it works. Everything that I've been doing when it comes to my live streams, I've made it pretty clear. This is based on everybody. Globe, flat Earth does not matter. It affects everyone. The things that I stream, and as far as I'm concerned, uh, if you want to unsub me, if you want to call me a traitor, D Marble, anybody else, so be it. I, like I've said for the whole time, I'm not here to please anybody. I'm not here to get subs based on bullshit or based on things that I don't believe myself. If you honestly think I'm a traitor based on the fact that I've now come to the realization that the facts that I'm given aren't exactly how it is, then bye. Goodbye. That's all I have to say. Um, Anybody in my chat right now who is going to stay here to just talk shit, go for it. Because it's only going to show me right away what I need to know. If you want to call me a traitor, you want to call me a coon, you want to call me whatever the fuck you have to say it now. Why? Because then I know if you were real or not. Then I know if it was the bullshit that was spout out is what you're trying to be my friend for. Now, like I said, what I live stream about when it comes to weather modification, stuff that's going on right now, that affects everybody. I don't give a fuck what the shape is, and I've been saying this. If you honestly feel the need to unsub me, please do it. I'd like you to do it right now, and take the fuck off. I've talked to a few people now who, I mean, I've been thinking about this for about a month now, and for the most part, all everybody's that I've talked to have understood where I'm coming from. Now, I can tell exactly who are the people that I'm gonna have issues with now, based on the fact that how they talk to other people. Um, for the people that I'm gonna say right now, if you didn't want your name said, I do apologize, but I this is kind of part of my mindset, and I kind of feel like I need to get it all out now. I'm actually now starting to level out my brain so I can start flowing instead of sounding like I'm ranting over about stuff. Riggs, I do appreciate the fact that you don't judge. I see you in flat Earth and globe areas. You are a great person, and I do respect the shit out of your opinion. Thank you. Rested Souls, you probably are one of the biggest reasons for my mindset. Um, you you're there. You the way you think is the way you think, and I appreciate that because it actually opened my mind up to how I need to be thinking. Um, the people that I have become closest with in the past 2 months over at the Debate Flat Earth and More server um, have nothing to do with my thought. Just understand that. It's not that I've been hanging out over there that they swayed my mind. Um, it's the people that I talk to in DMs or on the side in the Google Hangouts. Those are the people that did this. They're the ones who made me realize, based on one thing, they didn't tell me I have to change. They didn't tell me flat Earth is just stupid. Stop. It was basically them going, "Hey, question everything. Question what you're being told." Um, and that's why I feel the way I do now. Um, this does not mean I believe it's a globe straight off the bat. I have a lot of questions. I have a lot of things that make doesn't make sense to me a lot of things that I hear that don't add up, and I'm gonna question the fucking shit out of the globe now. Understand that I probably have more doubts and more questions than any flat earther will. But I do know one thing: do not live on a flat Earth. When it comes to debating, I have no reason to debate. I'm not debating anything. I don't know enough, and I know that now. I think this is the same for any flat earther who believes it's a flat Earth. Um, Stop debating. Just look into the things now. Question things. And if you feel the need to lie to yourself for it to be flat Earth, that should be your number one reason for why it's not flat Earth. Um, there are people that I listen to on a regular basis that are flat earthers that I will continue to listen to because they do bring up a lot of big questions. Um, there are Globers that I will listen to. There are Globers that I will still question, and all out I will dislike. Red's rhetoric is the biggest fucking idiot on earth. I think I don't think he would win a debate if it wasn't for his cronies that he has with him. Um, there are a lot of things that need to be questioned, and a lot of things that a lot of us who believe we know don't really, and need to question rigorously. Um, Now that I've said that, and I kind of feel like a big weight's off my chest, um, there are people that I do want to thank. Um, Dreads from You've Been Exposed, regardless of anybody thinks of him, he probably is the closest person I am to when it comes to this internet thing. He is a great friend to me. Regardless of what anyone else thinks, he is a great person. He doesn't feel the need to change who he is based on you guys. I've had many of talks with him on the side when no one's around, and he's a good person to me. Regardless of what anyone else believes, I will always have nothing but respect for him. Um, I honestly would say the same thing for D Marble if it wasn't for his comment that he made a little while ago, and the little powwow he had. But like I said, those Dreads, regardless of what you guys think, um, he's family to me. He will always be. Um, Even in the times when I've questioned it, flat Earth to him, he's given me nothing but respect on my thoughts, based on the fact that it's not about what I exactly think, for him to still have that respect between us. Um, Jim Panda, uh, probably are the most influential person that made me really question flat Earth. Not by anything you've actually said to me, your uploads. Um, of the quote unquote Globers that I videos that I've watched, um, you don't throw push it down information down someone's throat as if to be say how dumb everything is. You really give that information out legit. You know what I mean? It's um, don't bullshit around the answers. When it came to your Apollo, the Blue Marble upload, that was the one. Uh, you didn't say these pictures are all real. You were probably one of the first people that I saw that actually said, "Hey, um, they're messed with, but they have to be because this, and this, whatever reasons there were. I don't remember exactly right off the top of my head, but I do appreciate your uploads and I do thank you for it. When it comes to the information that I'll be giving out for the next so and so time that I live stream, understand this. It does affect flat Earth and globe, regardless of how you think it is. When it comes to this geoengineering and climate crap and all that stuff. So, people, I would like you guys to still, you know, sub to me and join my live streams. Um, the one thing that I made sure I didn't do through this whole time, because of my understanding of it, is I'm not a flat earth. I was never a flat earth proof person. No one ever came to my live streams to get the proof of flat earth. Um, and I'm going to continue to do what I do. I, I I can only be honest with myself, and then when I live stream and talk to people, it's that's what comes out. Um, Believe it or not, like I said, guys, this is isn't just a cut and dry thing for me to do. It is it's pretty. It took me a good month to get the to say honestly to get the balls to live stream and say those things. So as ranting as it sounds, as all jumbled up and confusing as it may sound from me, it's based on the fact that it's a actually a big deal to me. Um, there are a lot of things I have to still say. Um, kind of right now, kind of drawing blanks based on the fact that this is pretty much a big deal, and it is going to affect a lot of the relationships I've had with a lot of people. Um, and the one thing that I really wanted to say is, hang on a second, damn. If you feel the need to not like me anymore, or unsub me, or whatever, so be it. I don't want you in my lives. If you feel the need to not want to have anything to do with me based because I don't agree with you, because I'm not here for anybody but myself. As selfish as that sounds, so be it. Um, like I said from the start, I can only be real. So yeah, the boss, yeah, I may be shedding a little tear right now. That's also because for the past year and a half, I've put everything I've had into this fucking internet. I've dealt with every fucking troll there is here. I've been doxxed so many fucking times, it doesn't make sense not to put my fucking address out every time I talk. I've put my whole everything into this. And yeah, if I wasn't emotional about it, then I guess I'd be a robot, but I'm not. Uh yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this because yeah, this is pretty emotional, and whether or not you think it's funny or whether or not you think it's ridiculous, that's not my problem. Like I said, this is for me. Uh, and if you don't understand where I'm coming from when it comes down to the fact that I completely understand by doing this live stream that I'm gonna lose a lot of good friends. That's not my problem to justify to you guys.